Ridiculous, and our flight leaves in 1 hour, but not without us. I talked to the pilot, he said it wasn't worth the trip if we weren't on it, so we should be good.
I can't see it.
Yeah, this is probably... I think I figured out what my flight movie's gonna be. Got my cowboy hat on.
We started off this trip by making a stop at Hattie B's, a chain started in Nashville that specializes in hot chicken. Andrew and Chase opted to share half a bird with a heat level of hot, with a cayenne-based blend of habanero and ghost peppers, with a huge punch of more than 500,000 Scoville heat units. I bravely attempted a chicken sandwich at Shut the Cluck Up, with more than 1 million heat units, while Patrick opted for a mild.
Wow. You got hot?
The next morning, we prepared to do some squirrel hunting, hoping to have some for the first time. We did do a quick check to see if these pellet rifles were sighted in, which, at the time, seemed like they were. It turned out that these rifles were about a foot off.
So we've been walking around the woods for probably 2 hours now, almost 2 hours. Ran into a couple squirrels, treed a couple, had a few shots on some. Now we're just sitting here, letting the woods come to us and see if anything comes out. Probably sit here for a little bit and then continue walking around the woods. Wish us luck.
How was it?
Go for number 6. Good.
Unfortunately, we didn't get to catch any squirrels, but we did get to try these delicious sliders from Crystals. And if you're ever in Tennessee, we highly recommend that you try a bunch of these sliders.
Yep.
That's not so good.
What?
That's not so good.
No, that's what I was concerned about.
We worked on getting the 223 sighted in for our hunt tomorrow morning.
Approximately.
For our unit in Tennessee, the bag limit of deer on private lands is 3 deer per day. With an abundance of deer around, we were hopeful that we would be able to get some meat in our freezers.
Meh. Meh.
One for the GoPro.
Do you want to go in the razor?
Yeah. Let me take the stuff.
Yeah, see that one's thicker. Is it the bad one? No. Okay, we're good. Lay the meat away from you, you won't get splattered as much.
Pro Backstrap series.
This is farm to table.
Literally
farm.
We shot it on a farm.
Yeah. I sent that to my parents, or my family to share.
How do you feel?
I feel very proud of the accomplishments that I didn't participate in. I worked really hard to drive Pat to the deer stand where he shot the deer.
And
I
Joe.
did my best to purchase the ammunition and also
It worked on the
be
fifth time.
family with the owners of the farm, which is not something that everyone can do because it's biologically impossible. So I think a solid amount of credit is due to me. Yeah.
What do you feel?
Feel hungry. It's looking pretty good.
It smells awesome already. That pepper, oh my goodness. It's very basic.
Ready to go?
Really?
Let the grill
Yeah.
speak to you.
Well, I saw this method where it's like instead of doing a complete sear, it's you basically cook it, flip, and you flip a bunch. And apparently it's cooking out some good stuff. It's looking awesome. We're gonna baste it in butter. That's pretty good crust.
That's good. Yeah.
I'll probably sear this in as well. Well, this is kind of basting. I'm letting the butter melt expedited. Normally I would put this in the oven and let the butter melt on top of it over time, but I don't want it to cook too long because it will
You can use, you don't want to overcook it.
it's not gonna be overcooked. I've got a good indicator out here,
Have a thermometer.
but I'm probably gonna baste it for like 45 seconds. One of obesity.
These my parents.
I'm just enjoying the process, you know. I mean, look at that.
It's gonna be extra good with put butter on it.
Well, yeah. But I'm pretty sure with deer it's mandatory. It's still a length thermometer.
You think it's overcooking?
Yeah. I don't think it's overcooking. I just think that if we didn't get it out, it would be. Alright.
Like that.
No, you gotta let it rest. Let those juices reabsorb.
Yeah, overcooked.
No, perfect.
That looks pretty good. I'm glad we got it when we did though.
Yeah, that,
It should be, it'll be more overcooked in this area.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This should be a tab redder.
Here, Julian, you pat.
Trying to get my hand in the way.
Alright, well the salad's done. There's a small piece of deer gut still on this tool.
Oh, really?
Right there.
Well, are you gonna eat?
Oh, can you toss
It's
some
a
in
one
here?
of those.
What they are.
Give me just a second. Yes, they're those toffee pecans.
So thanks for having comments on me, Dad. You want a little?
Right, Pat.
I finished my candle.
You take a bite.
Here's what? For,
Yeah, you're
got your
up.
labels for. It's done.
Good, we need to keep that for Dinah.
You got it.
It's just salt and pepper.
What does it taste like?
I love it.
Very tasty.
Tasty.
Mm-hmm.
That is very good.
And has so much flavor with next to no fat in the meat.